everybody, welcome back to my English class. Now you are with me, Teacher Saimai from TSL School. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. Well, let's get to the point. I'm pretty sure that lately you guys must have heard about virus, infection, vaccination, pandemic, or coronavirus. Well, today we're gonna talk about them because our topic is well-being. It is a very important topic for all of us, isn't it? So, what are we waiting for? Let's check it out. First, let's start with reading and learning vocabularies of Michael Yamato's story. I'm gonna read the story and we're gonna find the meaning of words in blue. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started. Adventure on the Mountain by Michael Yamato. There were more than 20 climbers on the mountain that day. We had been climbing for hours. My partner, Ed, and I were trying to reach the top before noon. It was freezing and the winds were strong. We were both wet and cold. First of all, a big storm was approaching. That's when the trouble began. Ed started to get drowsy. He kept saying, "I just want to sleep." He was talking, but I couldn't understand him clearly. He wasn't making sense. The air was very thin, and I felt dizzy too. But Ed was really confused. His steps were heavy. He was obviously exhausted. Ed's body was very cold. Then he started to shiver uncontrollably. His breathing was slowing down. I was getting scared. I felt weak too, but suddenly my own weakness disappeared. I had a lot of energy and knew that I needed to help Ed. It was then that I remembered the dry clothes and warm drinks in my backpack. Alright, let's start with the first word, drowsy. Drowsy means sleepy. Number 2, making sense. Making sense means to be clear or understandable. Third, dizzy. Dizzy means unable to balance. Fourth, exhausted. Exhausted means very tired. Next, shiver. Shiver means to shake because of the cold. Next word is breathing. Breathing means to take air into your body. And last one, felt weak. Felt weak means not strong. We already learned symptoms from Mr. Yamato's story, and now let's learn 7 more symptoms and type of medicines. The first symptom is fainted. Fainted means lose consciousness for a short time because of insufficient oxygen to the brain. Next symptom is headache. Headache is when you have pain in your head. Third is fever. Fever is a symptom when your body temperature is over 36.5 to 37 degrees Celsius and you feel cold in the same time. Fourth is rash. Rash is an area of irritated or swollen skin. Fifth is toothache. Toothache is a symptom when you have pain in your teeth. 6. Hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid is a symptom when your veins in lower rectum are swollen. A last symptom is style. It is an inflamed swelling on the edge of an eyelid caused by bacterial infection of the gland at the base of an eyelash. Next is type of medicine. The first is liquid. Liquid may also be called a mixture, solution, or syrup. Next is tablet. The tablet is usually pressed into a round or oval solid shape. Third, capsule. For capsule, the medicine is contained inside a plastic shell that dissolves slowly in the stomach. Fourth, ointment. You can apply directly onto the skin. Next is suppository. Suppository are combined with another substance and pressed into a bullet shape, so it can be inserted into the bottom, and suppository mustn't be swallowed. Next is drops. Drops tend to be used for eyes, ears, or nose. 7 is inhalers. This medicine is released under pressure directly into the lungs. 8. Injections. 9. Implants or patches. This type of medicine is absorbed through the skin such as nicotine patches for help in giving up smoking or contraceptive implants. And the last type of medicine is lozenge. It is a small medicinal tablet that is designed to be held and dissolved in your mouth. Not only those symptoms that you can have it when your body is weak, but lately, since there is COVID-19 pandemic, I think it's gonna be helpful if you know its symptoms. In case you observe yourself and you have some of those symptoms and you are not sure, you can have your health checked as fast as you can, and in order to get the treatment efficiently. Alright, let's see the symptoms. Common signs and symptoms of COVID-19 can include fever, cough, and tiredness. Other symptoms can include shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, muscle aches, chills, sore throat, runny nose, headache, chest pain, pink eye, nauseous, vomiting, diarrhea, and rash. Therefore, to protect yourself from COVID-19, the easiest way is first, using hand sanitizer every time or washing your hands with soap more often. Second, wear a mask when you go out. And last one, maintain social distancing when you have to be in public, or try to avoid crowds and poorly ventilated indoor spaces. Since we already knew symptoms when you don't feel well, next, let's learn how to describe them. There are 4 ways to tell your symptoms. First is have plus noun. For example, I have a stomachache, I have an earache, I have a backache, or I have a cut. Second, possessive adjective plus noun and then plus hurt. For example, my arm hurts, my back hurts, or my legs hurt. The next way is feel or verb to be plus adjective. For example, I feel dizzy, I am exhausted, or I feel weak. And last way to tell your symptoms is can't stop plus verb ing. For example, I can't stop coughing, I can't stop scratching, or I can't stop sneezing. Before we leave, let's practice your listening skill. Leah and Cooper are talking about Leah's symptom. I think she has a problem about sitting too long. Then we're gonna answer 3 questions. Are you ready? Let's do it.
1. So, Leah, I heard that you were sick. How are you feeling now?
Better, thanks.
Phew, that's a relief.
Yeah, no kidding. I wasn't feeling well for a long time.
2.
Thanks. Anyway, I ended up going to see the doctor. He did a lot of tests and said I was completely fine, which was weird because I felt so nauseous a lot of the time. My symptoms were so severe.
You must have been frustrated.
I was. Then the doctor asked me a strange question. How many hours in a day do you spend sitting down?
3. What did the doctor suggest that you do?
It's simple. He told me to set an alarm for every 60 minutes. When the alarm goes off, I should stand up, stretch, and walk around the office for a couple of minutes.
So the important thing is to not sit for long periods of time without moving. That makes sense.
You got it. Moving your body throughout the day is the most important thing.
Okay, question number 1. Why did Lee say no kidding to Cooper? In other words, this question asks, what does no kidding mean? So, what is your answer? Correct. The answer is B. I agree with you, because Lee is sick for a long time, and Cooper says, what a relief that she recovers. Therefore, of course that she agrees that finally it's a good thing to recover from long-term illness. Next question. Why did the doctor ask Lee the strange question? Correct. A. Because he couldn't find anything else wrong with her. According to the conversation, Lee says that he did a lot of tests since she was completely fine. That's why we choose A. And last question is, why did Lee say, you got it, to Cooper? Exactly, to tell Cooper that he understood correctly. Alright, this is all for today. Today we have learned about symptoms, type of medicines, how to describe symptoms when you don't feel well, and listening practice about illness. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments below. And if you're looking forward to more videos from TSL channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel then. Have a good day guys, and stay safe. Bye bye!